Retreat, or die. Death, then. Come, I will honor your sacrifice.
Come at me, bro. Oh, you got some backup. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? NoisiBoi here, and welcome back to the channel. In the last episode we ended up here at Sanctuary. We're going to have a bit of a look around and hopefully take on a boss right near the end. But before we get started, guys, remember, if you're enjoying this kind of series and you want to see more of it, remember to like my shit, subscribe to my shit, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, because I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comments section below. A few things we have to do. Chat to this guy first.
Take another sunrise for you to arrive.
Who said that?
Up here, in your world, the crows are my eyes. Past the city of Aldrin lies Chaos. Within its walls rests Siradon's source of immortality. You must toll the 2 bells of ascension. Then, find the soul vessel that will let you commune with the dead.
Wait, really?
No. Just smash the source with a rock. Or your head, either will do.
And there you go, he's playing all this so you can ferry them once more. Anyway, guys, I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna really overboard that his dialogue.
You've strayed far from your
Yo, bast.
little sheep. Any solace you might have found here has long since fled. Just as the heavens have scorned that pious knight to her mutterings. If you believe in that sort of thing, I am Bast, emissary of Vildredor.
Vildredor.
Any difference here?
So that's Bast. He's like the assassin type. Pick up the plume. And these are the assassin abilities right here. So if you've got daggers, this is where you buy your abilities from. But talk to him real quick as well.
Is congregated with your arrival, little sheep.
Sanctuary is in short supply. I imagine there are many who seek its moment's respite.
Indeed. I have a proposition for you. Guide more of these lost souls to our little sanctuary, and I'll prepare a worthy reward upon your return.
Okay, so that's pretty much him. Bass, of course, this is where you meet all the NPCs, shop owners and all that kind of stuff. So this lady has some of the great sword abilities too. I think she sells some of the long sword abilities too, but this Light of the Phoenix is actually a pretty good ability that we'll probably get later on. Still wondering whether we should or shouldn't.
Purge thy soul from these tormented lands. You are not of the Covenant.
No, but I rode among you before. Well.
Then you know how futile our expedition is. Return to Vardos. There are already too many dead for me to bury.
Okay, lady.
The dead are restless, yet you still linger. Arrogance will be your downfall.
The dead have paved my path forward. I intend to honor their sacrifice.
If you've no intention of returning, then take this with you.
That's pretty much the reason why we came for the hastened plume.
Better than its previous owner. Leave then, before I change my mind and brand you under the Covenant's servitude.
So throughout the game you can actually pick up plumes and exchange them later on. Not exchange them, but this actually does 240 health, and that only gives you 170. It also has different abilities that it does too. Like that one gives you you know, certain stuff, so like you can get stamina regen or stuff like that, or ability drops and shit like that. So
Those gathered have grown complacent, but what's there to do when staring down death? Best we stick together in these trying times. Name's Jacko of Basilis. Peruse my paltry wares, if I may be of use.
and he's pretty much your common shopkeeper, so he actually explains to you the weapons and how they scale and stuff like that, and item properties, so that's always good for newbies. And these are the kinds of things he sells right here. That's the long sword. I really want to get the cinder bow, so I probably will get that later on, and we'll get these 2 things later on in the game as well, so I wouldn't worry about buying those 2. So it's pretty much the starter weapons, but we really want the cinder bow, so put aside 120 shards when you can and buy it whenever you can. I'll try and buy it maybe in this one or maybe the next one. We'll see how we go. But pretty much you want to head on through this way first. Take out those assholes first. Those are just your basic bitches, so... And we're going to get that item too later on, but watch out for these falling spikes. Pain in the ass, especially if you haven't seen it. Oh, Lizard Bro's getting his ass kicked. I failed entire armies, you don't stand a chance. What are you looking at? It's one of those awkward moments. Nobody makes it to Alduin. No one ever has. So there is a bit of lore behind the bulwark.
I don't want to talk about it.
Of course he doesn't. Old Lizard Bro just got his ass handed to him. But come up here next and pull this lever. Jump down here. There's no falling damage, so don't worry about how far you fall. All padded greaves, nice. Next up we want to head on down here, drop off to the left, and we get the first bulwark tomb as well, so there's a little inscription that you can read if you really want to. But we're just going to head on up this ladder again and jump into this little part here and have a chat to old mate. Love this guy. Listen to the wind blow, watch the sun rise, running in the shadows. So cool, this guy. I'll have whatever you're having. Sorry, I had to go into character there. Yes, Tolax, drink. Gino first, Lumberkin to cross bridge. Lumberkin too, he's obviously too drunk to realize what he's doing. Gino, forget. Drink. Sound like Batman, don't I? Drink! Tolax, guess for life. So we get the Grimberg's brew. Pretty good stuff. Has side effects though, so... And there's the second tomb to bulwark too, so now we get an extra 10% damage when we fight the bulwark, so... there is actually something else through here, isn't there? Yes, the spell blade. So if you're a caster, a mage, a wizard, whatever you want to call it, that is the sword for you. And there'll be other items I'll be grabbing later on too, so actually we'll get this while we're down here. Little bastard. Get some soul stones. Those things are like your crystal lizards and Dark Souls and all that kind of stuff, so if you see any of them, remember to kick their ass. And we will be getting an NPC which will be sitting down here later on, so... Now pretty much this part here is looping ourselves right around now, so you want to just block and then kick if you miss that. You press up the block button on PlayStation 4, it's L2, and then you press R2 and he does kick and he drops the guy's shield, so... And you might remember this place, so here we are back at the start of the game. Not doing too bad. We'll head on back through and continue on with the game. I think what we'll do though, try and bait this guy in. Just so I can show you guys the whole blocking mechanics. So you want to throw up your shield, try getting close, press R2, and he drops the shield straight down. That's pretty much it there. It's not too hard. But obviously you have to be careful that there are not multiple guys with shields, so... Next time what we'll do is, we picked up the spell blade, yep, just looking through my notes. I think they will get the... We might as well do it now actually. What we can do is, since everything resets, as you can see those spikes are still up there at the top, we'll head on back up here. Since we've already used that, we don't have to press it again, and we'll just jump across here, and we'll pick up the Alduin Greatsword +2. Oh yeah, baby. Pretty awesome stuff. What else did I need to get? Oh yep, this thing over here, I forgot about this. That thing right there. Oh shit, hold on, these guys are still coming. Can't have that. Not sure if they can kill the NPCs actually, to tell you the truth. Okay, what have we got? So we've got the Alduin Greatsword +2. It's actually only just, what, a touch stronger than my Vardos Greatsword, and it's a +2 as well, so... Who knows? Yeah, who knows indeed. We'll go this way. Do we need to? No, I don't have enough. Damn it, we're going to have to carry on. Let's take out this joker. Take out these crystal dudes here. Flying crystal guys. And this next part can be a bit of a pain in the butt, like a really big pain in the ass, because I think I mentioned it a little bit in my last episode, my right analog stick is struggling to move, so... Well, it moves, but it stops, it's almost like it's dead stick or something like that, so it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Not your problem, obviously, but you want to just... I have to be careful with what I do, because sometimes it doesn't quite get out. So we've got Wisp, which is freaking awesome. It actually puts your first the spell in slot 1 or triangle. It drops it in half, so it's actually a really, really good aura to have. I'm not going to use it right now. I'll probably use it in boss fights. Now this fucking thing, oh nice. And we've got the Shield of Warding. That's a pain in the ass drop to do. You got to get it like perfectly timed. Okay, so you want to head on through this way, take out old Halberg bro there, and you want to just aim up to the top left corner. Oh, should we come here? Yeah, we do need to come here anyway. Oh no, wait, I think I just skipped something. I might as well just, oh yeah, I'll just buy this now. Might as well buy it now since I've, got it. We're going to need that cinder bow for later on, because we're going to be taking someone out. So I'm not going to spoil it, but just drop that guy, drop him, just so you can take out. There's actually 2 bow guys here that you want to take out. So, oh, we're going the right way. Yep. Oh, what the hell? Oh shit. Oh shit, I fell down. I think there was a book up there too. I'll have to come back and get it off camera, I think. Damn. I guess I could always go around, it's not that long. Ah, bugger it, we'll come back. I'll either get it off camera or come get it later. Alright, now for this part. This part really pissed me off when I first did it. If there's one thing you know about me, I am not good at platforming, not good at all. So I'll see how I go. I'll probably miss it. Get that, jump up here, come across. Oh, first time. And we get the casting tool +2. So for all you mages out there, you're welcome. You're welcome. I might even use that myself for later on, actually. I'll see how we go. I don't need it. Hug that corner, go right to the wall, and he kills himself. Pick this up here. It's actually a panacea. It's actually like a toxin. It cures contagions and all that kind of shit. I'll just show you that that locked door that we can't get till later on. I think it's in the boss fight, so we'll worry about that later on, but just so you guys know what's up there later and not missing anything. And here's old Alistair, old snail bro. He just talks about how he's been cursed and all that kind of stuff, so you can go through and read his dialogue if you want to, but I'm just going to skip it all. But this guy's the reason why I brought the cinder bow in the first place, because he sells these panaceas, single use. We don't really need it, but at the same time you can tell that we just can't hit him. The only way you can actually make any damage to give him damage is by using an elemental attack. So I think if you're a mage, I think you can damage him right now and kill him. Now you have to make a decision whether you want to do it or not. You don't have to. You can actually get the item that he's holding later on in the game, but I prefer to do it now only because I don't really give 2 shits for Alistair, to be honest. But he actually drops the very, very good skeleton key, which obviously unlocks certain doors, and there are actually a few areas in here where you need a key to open a door. But if you have that one, oh, gotta get the second forgotten Gaian tomb. But if you have the skeleton key, you don't need to worry about finding that key, so it's totally up to you what you want to do, guys. To be honest, I prefer to get it now, But we'll eventually get the keys if you don't want to get them now as well, so I will show all that. I'm not going to be that much of an asshole, but we're going to go and fight the Forgotten Gaian boss now. I hate fighting this son of a bitch.
You know not what you're interfering with. Is it revenge?
And look who it is.
This relic is a monument of wars long before the great expeditions were ever celebrated. What hope do we mortals have against such foes? How many more must die in the names of their kings? I will put an end to it all now. Retreat or die. Death, then. Come, I will honor your sacrifice.
Come at me, bro. Oh, you have backup. So anyway, guys, this guy can be a bit of a pain in the butt. I usually just tend to just do 2 shots to the foot and then try to back off. If you can apply bleed, try and do it as often as you can, I should say. Because bleed is just that damn good in this game, so... But obviously you have to watch your stamina, like for God's sakes, watch your stamina. And that's why I was saying just take 2 hits, because sometimes... Boom, take that. It's just funny, you know, I'm fighting her and I can't get the fucking parries right, but I can... I think it's that fucking big dude, you know, he's like warring me. Now, of course I have to apologize as well, guys. Oh, fuck. Thinking ahead too far. God damn it. If you die at a certain amount of times too, you actually get to cutscenes, so I'll bring that one up too when I can and just cut it forward. 2 days ago. Here's the cutscene, guys, if you die a certain amount of times. Pretty much just flashbacks of the past. Again, I should have to apologise for that watermark in the top left corner. I cannot get rid of it, guys, I'm sorry. Oh, boom! Pieces, man. Damn it, they sent us here to die. Not me, though. Oh. Ride like the wind, cowboy, or the dark night. Damn, son. Oh shit, we're on. So as you can see there, I was trying to move right, my guy was not moving at all, so... I'll take you all on. Alright. This is a bit of a scripted scene too, so... Oh, but you can't take this, y'all. She's like the final boss and I'm parrying the shit out of her. Oh. Oh, what? That's crazy town, man. But yeah, that's pretty much what happens after a certain amount of time, so...
It's time for me to go.
Do you have to leave? I'll do the little boy like the little boy voiceover now.
What do I always tell you?
Lead a life worth remembering. I sound like a little girl, man. Come on.
That's right.
Is it enough to be remembered by me?
Of course it is, Soren. Don't worry, my boy. I'll be back before you know it.
And she takes off to war.
While I'm gone.
Needs more salt.
Well, what are you?
What is a question of belief? Who is death?
Death, then, is this.
A manifestation of your greatest regret.
Regret?
People tend to relive these moments in their waning throes.
But this is my home, my family.
And yet, here we are.
And white light. Again, I have to apologize for that watermark in the top left, guys. Again, like I said before, I cannot get rid of it, man. Because it's hard to see my health and stamina with that fucking thing up there. Pisses me off, man. I had a look on Reddit to see if I could get rid of it, but now the developers are just being... Like, I love this game, but fuck. What's happening?
Every nation One of your silly mortal customers.
But I don't want to die. I can't.
One rarely has any say in the matter.
Can't you do something? Please.
Not in the mortal realm, no. But as long as you're here.
I gotta say, apart from my voice, all the other voice actors are pretty top notch. So back in the present, we are back at this motherfucker. So yeah, guys, pretty much try to apply bleed as much as possible. And I also suggest too is like a triangle ability that I've got on right now. It actually boosts your attack by 25%. So I do suggest actually using that just before you have to fight Ione again. So just be aware that it all helps out and all chips away at the end. So just see how you go. I think you can roll through most of his attacks anyway, but I tend to stay here, then roll out, and then attack straight away, as you can see. But like I said, 2 shots, and then try to get what else you can do. You can go 3 if you want, but don't get too greedy. Usually I'll leave my triangle ability for when Ione drops down and just hammer her just like that. And get her with the counter and pop! I like it. And then you get to apply bleed too, so... Oh shit. As you can see, I'm just pumping away at that health. Try to damage this motherfucker, see what he does. Again, you can just, wait for it if you really need to. Pop, like that. And then as you can see, I've got my 25% ability up as well, and he's been bled, so... And you can pop some bleed on him too, so... Pop! Oh man, we're doing some damage.
You alone cannot stop them.
And that's Ione done. So now all we have to do is take down this health bar of his foot, and then the fight is done. Again, watch his stamina. Use your abilities when you can. That one there does take a bit of it deals a bit of damage, so just be careful of that one. Oh man, it's probably one of my favorite moves. It just looks cool, I like the blue coloring and everything. Oh, that was close. Boom! What a way to end the fight. And down goes the giant. And we have ourselves a talent point too.
Meddlesome twit! You've ruined everything! No outsider has ever made it to Kershorai. Do you understand? You've left us for dead. Any mortal blood spilled here is on your hands. Remember that.
Well man, if I can take out that big dude, and you, I don't think you were going to be doing very much apart from that, man. Like, jeez. Like, he's obviously a spent version. Obviously not the top notch, not the best. As you can see, he's already been damaged. It looks like he's been there for a while, so... He wasn't going to be doing very much from here, guys. Like, I don't know what she was trying to achieve, but... Alright. Snail bro. How much have we got? 1392 shards. We can always head back to Sanctuary right now. I will take out Snail bro later, but for now we'll just progress through the game a little bit more. Obviously through here's where we fought the Owl King. If you want to actually do the heroic version, fight him again, you can. I don't really suggest doing it right now. If I had to pick a level, probably around the 25, 30s maybe. This place here is just the amount, if you die more often, those bodies of yours build up, and then you can just get to the top and grab all the abilities up here. There is a way to like, almost not really, I think there's a sparing ability where the spear actually sends you in an upward motion, so it's almost like a super jump. Or you can actually get up there after a certain amount of deaths, like earlier than you're supposed to, earlier than intended I should say. Alright, let's head on up here. Actually, I brought the cinder bow, what am I talking about? I probably could have just done this right after the boss fight. Sorry guys, you can always do it right at the idol at the... Anyway, we can put finesse up to 5 now, and we'll probably... where else can we go? We'll go 9. Get some health up on there. We really need strength to 15 too. There's actually a shield I want to get. Yeah, that looks about good. How are we doing for time? 25, almost 26 minutes. We probably have enough time to do it actually. Check on the Cinderbone weapon too. And it's like I was saying before, it's always good to have a long range option, whether it is magic or just a bow. So we'll go on back to Snail Bro and take him out and pick up the skeleton key. Like I said before, there's the heroic version of the Owl King. He is quite hard and he has different abilities and he's a lot stronger too, so be aware of that. So you could have just leveled up here and killed Snail Bro, so sorry guys, I had to do it the hard way. Alright, let's put some arrows in him. It is a bit of a, you know, one of those things, but see how you go. The skeleton key is just too good to pass up, so you just have to kill him, man, like, seriously. Oh shit, we'll have enough arrows? It's gonna be close, guys. Oh, we got there, 0 to go. You get 300 shots and the skeleton key. That's gonna come in handy in the next area, so it allows you to open most locked doors that require a key, a masterwork of ingenuity. This key changes the length of each individual teeth to fit a given lock. So it's a pretty good key. I think the next area we're going to go to, and probably in the next video, that will come in handy for 2 NPCs, so we're actually looking pretty good. We'll rest up here. Abilities, don't need to worry about that. Feathers reclaim. We can actually level up one more time, so we have the requirements we're going to need for later on. Looking very, very good actually. Level 21, that's actually not too bad. Actually, I might need those shards for later. I've still got 2 unsent points anyway, but I might just wrap up this episode here. So anyway guys, if you enjoy this, remember to like my shit, subscribe to my shit, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe, because I love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. I'm your host, NoisiBoi. Thanks for coming on by, and as always guys, stay noisy.